right, well, now it's time to introduce to you guys the second woman of the afternoon. This is Tracy Schuetz. She's my sponsor, my great friend, my mentor, my business partner, and she's one of the most inspiring and one of the most brave people that I know. She was the first of many Arbonne entrepreneurs in this area. She didn't really have much proof around her like we have now. And when we started our meetings, there was probably 8 of us in the room. I was there, and she just had a decided heart to make a difference and an impact to change this world. Like Tracy Dyer said, she's the reason that most of us are even in this room tonight. We've had so much fun working together, playing together, taking trips together. We've been to Punta Cana, we've been to Bahamas, we've been to Cecilia's home in Oklahoma, New York with Cecilia. We're going on a Caribbean cruise soon in Maui in January. And to be able to surround myself and work with somebody who is such a great friend is just more than I could have ever asked for or imagined having a business like this. She inspires me almost every single day, and because she's in my life, I'm a better person. She's changed the lives of many, many people through our products, but she's even changed more lives offering this business up to people who are looking for a change. I know there's so much more to come. In the last year alone, she has grown from just a few VPs on her team to now 11 white Mercedes-Benz driving around the Conejo Valley and soon to be New Hampshire as soon as Kristen gets her car. Where is she? But she's always had that vision from the very beginning and believed in herself. She knew her whole cul-de-sac would be full of white Mercedes someday, and that vision has now come to fruition. And many of us in Arbonne know that really, if you believe in yourself, that's the first step, and that's all you need to take it to the very top. Tracy has a huge heart. She's a hard worker, and she cares more about helping others than she does about her own desires. She's the best upline a girl could have ever played for, and having you in my life is my answered prayer. Tracy Schuetz, please come on up. We can't wait to hear your story. Welcome, new National Vice President.
Mindy, thank you so much for the amazing introduction. I'm not sure I don't know. Got through it without crying yet, but we'll see how that goes. But who would have thought 7 years ago that I'd be standing up here talking to you guys with such an amazing team. This business has definitely blessed our family, and it's kind of gotten to the point where it's beyond my wildest dreams what I ever thought was imaginable and possible. When I first joined Arbonne, I could see the possibilities of getting to regional vice president, replacing a full-time income, but I thought the national vice president was really reserved for those like elite people, the extraordinary people. I'm just a normal girl, right? So I just worked my business in the nooks and crannies of my day, just doing it a little bit at a time, and taught other rock stars like Mindy and Tracy and Katie and Suzanne and other people on my team to do the same thing. And little by little, like Tracy said, it was just jiffy pop, like it just kept on exploding. And now, like Mindy said, we have over 11 vice presidents in our team together. Much due to these girls' nations, Tracy Dyer's nations and Mindy's nations. We're doing over $8 million in yearly sales. So, but my teammates, all of you guys that are here, are the reason why we have grown so much. So it looks like we're celebrating us tonight, but really we're celebrating you and your accomplishments and what you've been able to do so far. So you guys inspire me on a daily basis. You're my why for growing my business so I can help everybody else get to this point and even further if you choose. So just like Tracy, when I was first introduced to Arbonne, I was at a little Discover Arbonne meeting. There was 4 people there, and they said, if you keep doing what you're doing, where will you be in 5 years? And at the time, it really got me thinking. So I'm going to take you back to the beginning of my journey and just tell you a little bit what a simple yes can do for you. So before my kids were born, my kids right here, Emma's 11, Ethan's 9. Before they were born, I had a great corporate job. I was 7 months pregnant with Emma when my job was outsourced. So I knew when I went on maternity leave, I was not going to have a job to come back to. That same month, right around, Wayne got hired on the fire department, which was a complete blessing, but at the same time, when you first get hired, you're in the fire academy and you really make barely anything. So we're like, okay, we're going down to half of our income in that. And we had bought a house that year, so you can imagine the convenience of that. So it was really the biggest blessing in disguise that I got to stay at home with my children. I don't know if I could have made that choice financially on my own to do that at that time. We probably would have waited, a little bit of time before we did that. But look what's happened because of that and because of the choices that we've made. So after getting out of the academy, Wayne was... That wasn't me. Wayne was doing great in his job. He was making a great income. But we still didn't seem to have enough for the life we wanted to live. He was working, so much overtime that he was actually at work, sleeping at work more often than he was at home because, firemen have the 24-hour shifts. So, we didn't have enough money for the life we were living, much less retirement, savings, college funds, things like that. And we had a good amount of credit card debt that didn't seem to be going away, and we couldn't get ahead of it. Plus, it seemed like Wayne was having to miss a lot of the kids' activities or family trips and things of that because he was always at work during those times. So it seemed like the right time for me to start contributing financially to the family again. I just didn't know how that was going to look. So